even is to find what emotion it solves, right? So whether that's so like in this one particular, right? This one could solve. So we could say that the emotions this app solves is a sense of community, so inclusion, um, motivation, right? This comes from um, seeing others do the work and seeing your own progress grow. Some other, obviously this app itself, right? You're gonna get fit, so getting into shape, that it has its own like um, set of feelings that come out of the progress of getting and staying in shape. So that could be like more happiness, you feel happier, you feel healthier, right? So like again, and this is the same thing with like think about like so like a lot of what I see on like Twitter and like kind of in like the design space is like the design subscriptions where like essentially it's like a really good person that knows how to use Webflow and then selling like designs all day on a subscription, right? That is that's like that right there. If you think about it, it's like for the person that is receiving the service, right, is like reduce the amount of work that they have to do. So they have to do probably less thinking. They have an expertise, a person of knowledge that they can get at a cheaper rate than having to bring one that's in house. Um, that's delegation. So from the entrepreneur, excuse me, or business owner standpoint, you're delegating work that now you can use your time back to then focus on growing the business and doing other product development or business admin type deals, or just like spend time with your family or go do hobbies of your own. Um, so yeah, so again, this is something that I started to think about more and incorporate more into my business, into I guess my own content as well, is to think of how this helps from an emotional standpoint, as well as obviously the tactics and technical details that can come from um, doing this. So to wrap up, this is kind of how I generally think about new projects and products and apps. Is I like to just kind of type my little thoughts out and I also like to start with just like one feature. So like what's that like one main feature that kind of is like everything else in a way would be resolved around it or revolve around it, not resolved, but revolves around it. That way, at least the core thing gets put out to market. And hey, if the market doesn't like the core thing, then that's a good sign to be able to adjust and make it so whatever the market does want, we can adjust to it. So again, it's going from product idea to launch of product to then reiterate on the product because we spend at least I feel like I spend more time on the first step, which is just like building and making apps, but never actually getting it out to market because I feel like it needed X, Y, and Z more. So that's all I got, and probably record another one after this. Peace. My name's Scott, by the way. And I slang code and build businesses.